What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the weekly rotation series. I talk about which fragrances I wore and I get your insights. It's always good to hear from you guys. Put your weekly rotation in the comments down below. And if you're new to the series, check out the comments because a lot of people are wearing some good stuff and you can get some inspiration like I do to buying your next fragrance. A lot of the recommendations, fragrances that I get are from you guys. So kicking off the week, it was kind of a cooler / warmer week. So it was some of them were a little challenging, like on, Saturday, that was a little challenging, but let's start it off on Monday. Monday was Narciso Rodriguez. This is Bleu Noir Parfum. So I love this stuff because it's familiar to Dior Homme Intense from, Dior, obviously. But this is nice woody, powdery iris, and this floral nuance in here. This is amazing stuff. Narciso Rodriguez Bleu Noir Parfum. The entire line is a little bit different from this, DNA. There's some difference between I think the Eau de Parfum and then the Eau de Toilette. And then they have I think they have an extreme version. I'm not 100% sure. It's definitely a line I want to kind of experience a little bit more, but the Bleu Noir Parfum, I bought this one because of the hype over the Dior Homme Intense kind of style. And it's so nice. I feel like it's kind of a remastered, redefined something or other about the Dior Homme Intense DNA, because when I was wearing it, I did notice differences, but not, in a bad way. It's a very surprisingly good, beautiful fragrance, and the DNA is just really universally liked. So excellent stuff here. All right, then on Tuesday, let's talk about it. This is Hawas Black. I wore this on Tuesday. This stuff is powerful, man. This stuff is so out of this world powerful, and it smells like, Hashavat by Nishane, Cri de Ventis, Absolute, that kind of thing. It's that patchouli heavy, the bergamot, the pineapple, the freshness, but the clean, dirty musk, the smokiness too. So this one's interesting. I reached out to the brand, Risasi, the actual brand. I sent them an email, and I don't want to show the email because they have on the email, they said, don't share this email, yada, yada, yada. But the email states that they don't know what this is. They have no idea. It's not a part of their product list. And so I don't know who made this. Risasi's not taking responsibility, and there's no other information about it. Some people said that there's a difference between the Risasi, the US distributor, and the UAE, but there's no information online about it. I know that Gen Sense, a lot of people told me that Gen Sense made a video talking about the whole thing. I have not yet watched it. I should probably watch it. I'm bad about watching fragrance content. Anyway, but it's weird because I sent an email to the brand and the brand said that they didn't know what this is. So I think that this will be the last time I'm wearing it until some kind of official statement comes out by them. And I really hope that they do come out with an official statement because, it is a nice fragrance, but I really don't want to talk about it if it's fake. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. It's a good fragrance. I like the way it smells. It's good, but as like a content creator, I don't want to be pushing any fake fragrances because my channel got into some trouble with some of the fragrance world Baccarat Rouge 540 clones, and I got a strike on my channel for promoting counterfeit product. So no way am I going to be talking about that for a second if it's a fake fragrance, because it is very close to Hawas. Anyway, let me know if you have any information on it. On Wednesday, I wore one of my favorites of all time, Cedrat Boisé. I forgot the name of it. This is kind of similar to the other one, but this one is a lot more fruity and fresh and clean. This is the original. This is Cedrat Boisé, not the intense version. And this one has that screw cap, because the newer fragrances nowadays, they have the magnetic cap on the top. And some people do say that they get increased performance from this one, and the one with the magnetic cap doesn't really perform all that well. I have yet to try that out, so take that with a grain of salt because I don't own the magnetic cap one. I would love to try it one day and then maybe just decant it out and sell it, but so I, get my money back. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you've tried it, if you've, experimented with it. I would love to hear your thoughts. All right. And then on Thursday, I wore the original Spice Bomb. This stuff is remarkable. I love the way that this thing smells. This is spicy, obviously, but it's also woody and it's fresh a little bit, and it's got this tobacco edge in it there as well. It's just so sexy. This is like top tier, you know, just beautiful fragrance. I mean, if you're wanting a fragrance for like date night and stuff, go with this, especially in the fall time here and pushing into the winter time. I'm actually gonna be wearing Spice Bomb the extreme version a lot, you know, as my like day-to-day drivers in the winter. I work outside a lot, so I'm constantly going outside, going to other people's houses. So I can definitely smell like exotic in the winter time because it's just like, ooh, you smell exotic. Anyway, Spice Bomb, really good, sexy, and spicy and sweet vanilla. Great stuff in there. This is my third Creed Aventus DNA. So this is Electimus. This is Imperial. And this stuff is criminally good. All right, so this is Nishane's Annie with Creed Aventus. So you're gonna get kind of a mix between the two. It's got like heavy benzoin and that vanilla character, but it has that in the Creed Aventus kind of DNA. So you still get the nice sexy patchouli, the Ambroxan character, kind of speak character, and then you get this, you know, nice musky accord in here, but the Ambroxan in here really carries through with the musk and stuff too. Woody, heavy, and just, it's a nice creamy vanillic dry down. It's so good. One of my favorites. In terms of like the DNA, actually gravitating towards this one a lot more than I am Nishane Annie. I love Annie, I do, I really do. But whenever I'm kind of in the mood for Annie / this, I usually gravitate towards this because the dry down on this thing is so amazing. You smell like a sexy god with this. I don't know what God smells like, but he'd probably smell like that. All right, then Continuum. I wore this and it was a little hotter, and I really, you know, I really should not have worn this because this was cloying. It was so cloying. I know after this wore off, at the end of the day, I sprayed on a citrus fragrance over there, Qatar, or I forget what the name of the fragrance is called. But this was a little cloying, a little much. This should not have been on my skin for how many sprays I sprayed of it. But let me tell you about the scent. It's really excellent. It's like kind of the Dolce & Gabbana, the one eau de parfum, with a kind of a creamy tonka bean tobacco kind of mixture in there. It's really good. This is criminally underrated. If you're into that kind of DNA where it's the Dolce & Gabbana, the one sexy tobacco, vanillic kind of tone in there, this stuff, Continuum, is like one of the best, I think. It's just, this one needs cooler weather, because if you're wearing this in the, you know, the high heat like I did, you're gonna be like smelling it and be like, my God, get this off my skin. So, you know, hit or miss, depending on the weather. If you're in a hotter climate, don't buy it at all. If you're in the cooler climate, I would definitely say pick up a bottle or try it out. I know that the Tumi fragrances get discontinued a lot. Not discontinued, discounted. So at the discounters, they have them. So like Burlington and Ross's, Dress for Less, those kinds of places, TJ Maxx, those places, you know, you can pick up bottles like this. I know they have like Awakened and all those other ones. So I don't know, give it a shot. All right, then today I'm gonna wear Aqua Palma. I love this stuff. This is like a peach jasmine kind of fragrance. Oh my God, it's so good. So this one borders on the very unisex kind of approach. It's kind of like you got the Oolong Chi kind of DNA-ish. I don't know if I should say that, but it's Oolong Chi kind of style with this peach accord, touch of vanilla tone in here, and then the creamy sandalwood going on in here, and just beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's Aqua Palma. It's kind of a unisex fragrance. If you're not really into jasmine and floral kind of fragrances, I would say try to avoid this one, but it's definitely got that creamy vanilla, the peach kind of tone in here, and it definitely has a little bit nice musky tone, but for the most part, it's very, very much a unisex leaning feminine fragrance. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below, what fragrances did you wear? I want to know. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.